Hello again and welcome to Tommy Travers' predictions. I'm going to do a prediction now on the first match I'm going to do is Chelsea against Arsenal tonight, and that's in the Cup. First, it's a two-legged situation here. So Chelsea against Arsenal. Chelsea have a new manager now. See how he gets on. Um, I'm going to chance that Chelsea been at home, Chelsea in win tonight. But it's very tough match too because Arsenal are playing very well and they're going for four different trophies now. They're in the European Cup, the FA Cup, this Cup, and the league. Now I remember going back years ago. This is going back probably to the 80s, and Ipswich was going for four trophies, and as far as I can remember, they didn't win any of them. So that can happen to you as well. Just because you're going for them all doesn't mean you're going to win them all. It's very hard to do that. But anyway, I'm going to chance Chelsea in that match tonight. Now, the next match I'm going to do is in the league on the weekend, and it's early match on Saturday, and it's Manchester United against Man City. So you couldn't pick a tougher match for Michael Carrick to take over against City. But it doesn't matter what match United to be playing. There's no really easy match now either because they're drawing matches and losing matches that you'd imagine they should be winning. So you just don't know what's going to happen in any of these matches, as it's always like that anyway. But look, I have to give a prediction on this, and I'm going to chance I think City and win this, even though United are at home. Now, City are after drawing three matches in the league, so their league form is not that great. They're drawn three. Now, the one last night, all right, but I'm going to chance anyway City in that match. So that says United and probably win because I'm after going for United in the last few matches and they were beaten. But anyway, I'm going to go for City in that. Now, the next match is Spurs against West Ham. Spurs are doing dreadful at the moment in the league. West Ham are doing worse, actually, in the league. They're in relegation trouble. Spurs are not in relegation trouble yet, but if they keep losing, they will go down there into that position. But West Ham had a good win in the Cup. Spurs lost in the Cup to Villa. They were very bad in the first half. They were losing 2-0 at half time. Came out in the second half and they did play well for those about 25 minutes, half an hour. But they got one goal back fairly quick. But I don't know, when they didn't get the second goal in that period, I was worried. Now the commentators that were doing it thought they would get an equaliser, but they had a few chances already. But look, they weren't good enough. And they lost to Villa, and Villa deserved to win it. So they're gone out of the Cup. So the only thing they're left in now is trying to get into Europe in the league. And the way they're going, they're not playing well at all. But in this match now, this is really a crunch match for both Spurs and West Ham. At least for West Ham, they're still in the Cup. I remember years ago when it was the first division, and the teams used to be teams sometimes, it'd be in relegation trouble, and they'd go great in the Cup. They might get the Cup semi-final or into the final, or even, I think some of them actually, some teams did win it, I think, actually, and got relegated at the same time. So, when just because you're doing bad in the league doesn't necessarily mean you do bad in the Cup. You could get a run in the Cup. That's what I was hoping for Spurs, but it didn't happen for them. It's after happening for West Ham, in so far anyway. Now, I'm going to chance as Spurs win. Now I know I'm going for Spurs all the time, and they're not winning, But I'm going to chance to do this one. I think they have to win this match. You know, definitely need to win this match to give them to bring them up the table a bit. Now I know there's a lot of teams in an area where there's only a few points separating them, but Spurs are they're losing too many matches. But anyway, and chance Spurs and that. Now the next one I'm going to do is Chelsea against Brentford. Now Brentford are doing absolutely brilliant with Andrews running them, and they have the goalkeeper Kelleher from Ireland and Collins at centre half. Collins scored there in one of the matches there recently as well. He's playing well, so that's great. Like that, the two of them are playing well for Brentford, and Brentford is doing very good with Andrews manager. And they thought to be candidates for relegation, but they're well away from relegation. They're in I think it's 5th position, and if they get a few more points, they'd be, they could relax sort of then to a certain extent, because they won't be able to be relegated, So in this match anyway, I'm going to chance a draw in that match with Chelsea and Brentford. Chelsea is at home, so I'm going to go for a draw in that. Then we have Liverpool against Burnley. Liverpool doing well there in the cup the other night. Now they had it hard. They got hard. All right, but they did win 4-1 in the finish. But it was close up until the finish. But they did win it. Burnley, they're not doing well at all in the league. They're down in relegation trouble. I think I'm chance Liverpool in that match. The last match I'm going to do then is Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. Now Nottingham Forest are in trouble as well, they're way down the table, but have a good manager, but they're not doing great at the moment. I think Arsenal should win that, so I'm going for Arsenal there and that. Okay, Shinna will.